Challenge number 23 is done, the CrossFit challenge, and this is the final results. It went as it normally does. The first week I was sick, and the second week I was in Ireland, volunteer working, building a dog shelter. So this challenge was not a month, it was 14 days, but I did what I could, and let's watch the results. So one of the goals was to improve my clean. And if you saw the first video, my first, the benchmark for this, I managed to really ugly clean 100 kilos. And this is again 100 kilos on the bar. I worked on this like 2 or 3 times maybe. I was actually surprised about how it felt. It felt almost a little too easy. As you can see, I'm wearing just socks. I forgot my lifting shoes, and that might have given me a couple of more reps, or 1 or 2 reps maybe, and maybe even made them a little less ugly. But 100 kilos is not a problem anymore. And then there was the Fran, which was one of my other goals for this challenge. And for some reason the screen got a little small on this one, but it doesn't really matter. My first Fran time was 7 minutes, or a little more than that even. And the plan was to cut that in half. And yeah, we'll just see what happens here. First of all, I think now when I see this video, when I watch it myself, I feel that maybe my thrusters are not deep enough in the squat. So maybe this is all no reps, I don't know. To me, when I do them, it feels super deep, but when I watch it, it seems like, yeah, I don't know. I have to work on the, I guess, mobility in the squats. So when I did it the first time, I broke these up in 7s. Now it felt really easy actually. The last 3 couple of reps is always painful. Well, again, my cardio sucks. And something I realized with my pull-ups here when I see them. So you can see I'm doing the cheating kind of CrossFit pull-ups, the kipping pull-ups. So that's not the discussion here. But to me, it looks like it's super slow. Again, this is something when I do them, it feels like I'm super fast, but it almost looks like it's slow motion. But the first round, 21 thrusters, 21 pull-ups is unbroken. Now I'm not so confident anymore about this workout. I struggle breathing in the pull-ups. I think that's what destroys this workout for me. Once when I actually did CrossFit like 5 years ago, pull-ups was my thing. The plan was to go unbroken on the thrusters even for the 15th round, but as you can see, it didn't turn out that way. Even if when you watch them, it looks kind of like, okay, that was not the max, I could have done more. But to me, when I do them, it feels like it's just gonna stop working. It feels way heavier than it looks, I think. So that I wasted a couple of seconds on that one, and now I'm wrecked. Now I'm thinking I'm not gonna finish this workout. This can't possibly be good for me. And then pull-ups again, these are not super heavy, they're slow, and the struggle with the breathing, that's it. But I decide to break these as well. Don't know if I need it. I have this thing when I do CrossFit that I start thinking about the next round or the next couple of sets, and I think that if I don't break now, I'm gonna ruin this workout later on, and I think that's just some kind of defense mechanism, because I don't believe that to be the case. And you can clearly see it now. This is where I really mess up this workout. We're in the 9th round, so I'm supposed to do 9 thrusters, and here, no matter how tired you are and no matter how sick you feel, you just suck it up and you do 9 reps. But as you see here, I break it up, feeling sorry for myself, and waste maybe a total of 30 seconds with the rest time and the picking up the bar and restarting the movement. So I do 6 and 3. That's what ruined the time for me. And finishing off with the again here, you should just grip the bar. Is just 9 reps. You can always do 9 pull-ups. But I managed to finish these 9 unbroken. And the time, I'm not sure exactly. I didn't finish within the time cap. That was 3:30. But again, I'm pretty happy still, because I only did 2 weeks of CrossFit and I worked really hard on my cardio and some basic strength, and tried to do repetition on my technique and stuff. And so I'm pretty happy with 2 weeks.